As a huge Marvel fan myself, I can't help but be excited for Marvel Studios' next release, The Marvels. After all, how can you not be excited at the prospect of seeing our dear Captain Marvel, played by Brie Larson, back on the big screen, alongside incredible new characters? However, I can't help but have some concerns about what could be coming to the Marvels. In particular, I'm concerned about the tone the film might end up having, or rather, the lack thereof. Welcome to Nerd Insights, your nerd news channel. So subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell because there's video every day. Marvel has been criticized lately for making its movies too childish and losing the seriousness that once characterized its cinematic universe. With films like Ant-Man and the Wasp and Thor, Ragnarok, Marvel has adopted an increasingly common formula in its films, focusing on jokes and funny moments at the expense of a serious and compelling plot. Unfortunately, the first images and trailers for the Marvels suggest that the film may follow this same well-worn formula. The trailers show scenes with a lot of action and special effects, but without much plot or depth. It feels like the characters are just there to crack jokes and show off their powers in spectacular action sequences. Of course, it's still too early to judge the film before seeing it, but if the Marvels follows that same tired Marvel formula, it could end up being just another movie with no substance, with nothing that really stands out or thrills audiences. I'm not saying that Marvel needs to completely abandon humor in its movies, far from it, but the formula is already frayed, and it's time to bring some seriousness and depth back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I hope that the Marvels manages to balance action and humor well, but above all, I hope that the film has a strong and compelling plot that makes it worth watching and that brings back the seriousness that Marvel has lost in recent years. It will be a huge challenge for Marvel, but I hope they can overcome it and deliver a truly spectacular film. I'm not alone in my concern about the direction Marvel is taking. Many fans have expressed their dissatisfaction with the changing tone of the films, which seem to be becoming increasingly childish and less serious. It's understandable that Marvel wants to appeal to a younger audience, but that doesn't mean it has to sacrifice the quality of its movies to do so. Younger audiences are also able to appreciate a serious and exciting plot, as long as it's done well. Additionally, many of Marvel's most iconic characters are characterized by their dark and complicated histories. Captain Marvel, for example, has a complex origin story that could be explored in more detail in the film, but if the film's focus is only on the action scenes and funny moments, much of the character's depth can be lost. Another concern I have regarding the Marvels is Marvel's tiresome formula that seems to repeat itself in all of its films. Ever since Iron Man in 2008, Marvel has followed the same formula of humor and action that has become predictable and uninspiring. It's time for Marvel to challenge itself and try something new. The Marvel Universe has so many interesting characters and intriguing stories to tell. Why not explore them in depth? Why not experiment with different film genres or directing styles? The Marvels has the opportunity to be a different and exciting movie. In addition to Captain Marvel, the film will also introduce Kamala Khan, played by Iman Vellani, the new Ms. Marvel. Kamala is an amazing character with her own unique story, which could be explored in detail in the film, but if the focus is solely on comedy and action, Kamala could end up being underused. Still, I'm hopeful that the Marvels will be a success. Marvel has a team of incredible talent working on its movies, and there's potential for something big here, but it takes courage to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. I hope the Marvels surprises us all and proves that Marvel still has what it takes to create exciting and inspiring movies. I hope the film has a strong and emotional plot, complex and well-developed characters, and a tone that is serious and emotional, without losing the humor that Marvel has become known for. If the Marvels manages to balance all these elements, it will be an epic film that will stay in fans' memories for years to come. Now, subscribe to the channel with the bell turned on because any new news about the Marvels I'll bring you firsthand. I won't miss anything about this movie and the entire Phase 5 of Marvel. And if you like this video, leave a thumbs up like to help me better engage this video and always improve the quality of content and information. Thanks and see you next time.